you're having a good time right here on the E-Circuit, where we play you nothing but 100% Kenyan music. But you know what? We do not only entertain you, we educate you as well. And that is why right about now we have Miss Linet Chedye. She is an examinations officer. Najua hapo sasa mko. Okay, are we having exams right now? But no, we are not having exams. We just want to talk about exam integrity. Najua, unajua ukiwa shule ulishaisikia tu watu Kenya hapa, this and that over there, trying to peep to your friend, see what they're writing down so that you can write it down as well. Pengine ukusoma jana. But today we want to talk about exam integrity, why it is important, and you know, just letting you know that taking exams is not a punishment. So yeah, she'll be talking to us. She'll let us know her role and more about exam integrity. Welcome to the studio, Linet.
Thank you so much, Eve. Yes.
We're happy to have you.
Thank you so much.
So kindly introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your role.
Well, my name is Linet Chedye. I'm an examinations officer at Z-Tech University. Yeah. I love my job so much because exams to me, it is something very good, very beautiful. So as an examinations officer, I have worked in this position for over 6 years now. Yeah. And I want to tell us that exams is not a punishment. Exams is not a punishment at all. It is just a phase in the learning process. Yeah. A phase where you get to be evaluated. And as that is happening, integrity is very key. Integrity is major. Because with integrity, we are able to have quality graduates. Yeah. Yes, because if examinations are not done under measures of integrity, then the graduates we are churning to the market are going to be people who really don't have substance to offer. And therefore, integrity is very key in examinations. Yes, yes.
So what do we mean when we say exam integrity? What does it mean to be truthful to the exam process?
Thank you very much. Examination integrity is all about being honest and truthful about yourself as you're responding to the examination questions. Yeah. And also as you're handling the entire process of examinations. And this cuts across various parties that are involved. Most of the time, we have always thought exams are linked to the students. Yeah. But even the staff who handle examinations, they ought to also display integrity. Sure. Because when they are setting the examinations, when they are processing them, and when they are keeping the records on examinations, there is supposed to be confidentiality about everything. And to the learner, who is the student now, we expect them to be honest when they are responding to their questions, to be honest when they are tackling an exam, so that they give a true picture of who they are, a true image of what they are from the knowledge they have learned and acquired in the learning process. So integrity is key, it's major. Actually, without integrity, we cannot talk of exams. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So, I know you said that it is important for people to be truthful when writing their exams. Yes. But why do we need to be truthful when taking our exams? Or why is it important to have exam integrity?
Yes. Thank you so much, Eve. It is truthful to maintain integrity while doing exams because, as I said, exam is a phase in the learning process. It is going to evaluate that learning has taken place. So if you're not truthful, then you give us wrong feedback. Yeah. You tell us this is who you are, but in real sense, this is not who you are. So we expect you to be truthful so that at the end of the day, we are able to see that learning took place to this percentage. These learners were able to acquire this knowledge and they have demonstrated in the way they have responded to the exam. Yeah. And we are able to get those who did not make it for one reason or the other so that proper learning can take place. That's where we talk of perhaps retaking examinations or repeating a semester, because we are interested in someone producing what they have acquired. Yeah. Yes. So we really insist that integrity has to be really put into consideration so that we are able to know the product we are producing to the market, it fits what they really possess and what they really have. So that we get graduates that are able to really go out there and demonstrate that they really have those qualities and whatever that it is that they have acquired in school.
Not having a doctor who scored A, but in actual sense that they were not that good in class, so they didn't take enough. They're not qualified for that position because they were not sincere while taking the exams, right?
Exactly.
That is what we're talking about.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the different types of cheating in exams. I know tumezoea mwa Kenya, or maybe you're just trying to peep, but when it comes to higher learning institutions, of course maybe peeping is a bit hard because there is distance, unlike high school and primary schools. Talk to us about the types of cheating and maybe how you catch these people.
Ah, wow. We
being
have
an examiner, yeah.
Thank you so much. We have so many types of examination cheating. Right away from the one that is very popular, which is the Mwakenya, which we have known for years.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was named after the Kenya. Yeah, but that has been very popular. That is the producing of some notes written on papers in the examination room. There are others, like now the giraffing, where you're now you stretch yourself to see what the other candidate is writing. Yeah. That is also another examination cheating. There's nowadays students write on their body parts. Yeah, they write on their thighs, they write on their arms, and they put on really clothes that you cannot be able to see, but they are easily detachable, so that when the exam is going on, you think someone is scratching themselves, but they are actually accessing what they wrote on their bodies. We have other forms like getting into the examination room with your mobile phones or any other communication gadgets. And in there, you can be able to access the internet, you can be able to Google or even access notes, because notes are actually nowadays sent on soft copy. Yeah. They can be available in the phone. We also have another form of cheating where you impersonate, and this one is very gross, where you would tell another candidate to come sit the exam for you. When it comes to like research and academic writing, we have cheating that also takes place there. You go reproduce somebody else's work, or you give somebody your work to do it for you. So exam cheating are very, very many, and all of this we have come across them at the institution of higher learning. At Zitech University, I can say very proudly that we have put measures in place to really curb these types of cheating. Right away from giving quality training. That's where we begin. It all begins in the classroom, because the student is not confident to sit for an exam if they have not been well prepared. But for us, we take our time and train our students really well. We cover the expected syllabus. We give them frequent examinations in the process in form of cuts and assignments, and this familiarizes them to the aspect of examinations. So come the end of semester exam, it's not really hard for them to
you go in confidently
to answer. Yeah, they're going in very confident, knowing that this is something we've been doing before, and at the back of their mind they also know that we've learned, we have been taught. The teachers have spent their time to really train us so well, so we really have substance to produce in the exam. And then, of course, that not being enough, we go an extra mile and come up with rules. We have rules, very clear and laid out rules and regulations on examination cheating and their consequences. And this has been communicated clearly very well to our students from the onset. When they join the institution, we take them through the rules and the expectations on exam matters, so they know very well that exam cheating is not something that we condone at Zitech University. And therefore, this being the case, of course, you may not miss one or two who will violate. There are consequences. Yes, there are consequences that will face them, and we take them through a disciplinary process, which we give a verdict, and then the consequence or the penalty applies to the victim as well. So that's how we are actually handling the issue of examination cheating in Zitech University.
So we already know the consequences that the student or the learner will get after they cheat. Maybe they'll be expelled, they'll have to retake the exams or something.
Yes.
But what about when it comes to maybe the lecturer? You know, sometimes you need to give favors.
Sure,
so that, especially in higher learning institutions, and it is there.
Yes,
something that we can't deny.
Yes.
You know, I'll fail my exams, and then the lecturer will be like, you need to do this and that so that you can pass your exams. What happens to trainers, or rather the people handling the examinations, when they're not sincere when it comes to the examination process?
Okay. Equally the same way we handle the students, even the staff and the lecturers know very well that we don't condone examination cheating. And so there is also a whole process in terms of disciplining any victim that we get. And so our staff know very clearly, very well that they are supposed to ensure that they maintain integrity. Like I started by saying, the procedure for examination integrity applies to both the learners and also and the staff. So our lecturers know clearly very well that they are also supposed to maintain exam integrity. And so to speak, those who violate, they will face the consequences just the same way. So we will have a disciplinary measure also taken against them.
Okay. With COVID-19, you know, people are not attending classes, and you have to do sometimes online classes, which, because of the social distancing and stuff, to avoid overcrowding. How do you maintain integrity, exam integrity, when taking online classes, online exams?
Wow. That's a very pertinent issue, a very pertinent issue in this era and age. And I want to proudly say that it all depends on how we've taken our learning. Our learning is in such a way that we are offering quality in terms of dispensing knowledge, not only knowledge, but also skills. So we're dispensing skills to these learners in such a way that even when they are sitting for an exam away from the institution, on the computer, on their phone, in their home, the type of questions we set are those type of questions that they cannot easily copy from their books. They cannot easily like Google and get answers.
Not like fact questions.
It's not like, it's not like theory purely. We are testing beyond that. Yes, the quality of our exams. And that goes a long way with the quality of learning that I've kept referring to, which we give. From these, we can test, and the students can sit for their exams at home. So it was very easy for us to migrate from the traditional examinations to online examinations when COVID came. And I can say that we were among the best and the first universities to offer online examinations successfully, I can tell you. It's because of the way we set our questions, the way we have trained our learners. So as we test them from home and or from wherever they are, whatever we are testing, if you don't have it, you cannot be able to get it from the books.
Sure. So time is almost up, but I want us to talk about, you know, taking an exam. It always feels like a punishment, whichever exam. Whether I am going to take my driving test, it feels like I'm being punished, and it's always a very scary process, whichever the exam. So talk a bit about that, and just tell people that taking exams is not a punishment.
Sure. Thank you so much. Exams is not a punishment, and this is something we are trying to demystify, where people have always associated examinations with punishment, with penalties and stuff, all the negative aspects. But an exam is something that is just preparing you and telling us this is who you are, so that you can be able to move to the next level. And we want to encourage, especially the young people, not to shy away from exams, to sit for the exams confidently and maintain integrity. Because in the world we are in today, a lot of corruption is happening in places of work and all over, in the government and all over. And I always tell my learners, you do not need to wait to be employed in a company for you to squander money or for you to embezzle funds. It begins in the classroom. If you're able to cheat in an exam, it's very possible for you to steal money for the company, because the aspect is all about doing something which is bad when someone is not watching you. And that is why we want to encourage people to take exams positively. Right now, the education sector is really working on reforms to ensure that we are having skills impacted in our people, in our students, in our learners, so that as they go out, even to be tested in the examination, we are testing the skills, and that becomes something very nice because you're doing what you're best at. It is about talent. So you're able to really demonstrate that this is what you are and this is what you can produce. So that takes away the anxiety, it takes away the tension that comes with the, you are supposed to have crammed theory and certain concepts which you don't even understand. And with that, it eases everything up, and you take exams very positively and confidently.
Very fast as we wind up, you know, when it comes to exams, and we've been told this severally by our parents, unajua ukianguka mtihani, you'll be nothing. You need to be the first person, you need to have an A, you get a D, you'll be nothing in life. But now when it comes to things on the ground, maybe sometimes it's not that way, because you might find that this person who scored this D+ is doing very well outside in life. You know, talk to us a bit about that, and just those perceptions and misconceptions that we have when it comes to failing or passing in exams in regards to making it or having a good life after the learning process.
Okay, thank you so much. It's actually very true that we have a lot of misconceptions about passing and failing, and people have turned out to prove the others wrong or right in one way or another. I want to say that when you pass an exam and you're able to get a good job, that is okay. But if you fail an exam and still you're able to get a good job, it is still okay. What I want to say is that it is not a must that once you have failed, that's the end of you. People need to know that even if you don't make it in the exam, you can still be a somebody. And that is why we encourage all people, all the students, especially those who are leaving Form 4, regardless of the grade you get, you can begin from somewhere. You're able to actually grow yourself from the lowest level to the highest level that you can ever want to be, with the progression path that has been provided. And with that, then you can still turn up to be somebody important in life. So we should not associate failure at a certain stage with failure in life. It is just at that stage. But correction can be done, and that's why we have offered other platforms where you can be able to rise slowly and then move to the higher level that you ought to have. And therefore, anybody can succeed in life. Examination should not determine who you become at the end of life. Yes.
So thank you so much for coming. I know this is a conversation that would have gone longer than this, and we're looking forward to see you again so that we can talk more about that.
Okay, I appreciate so much. I would also be willing to come and build much on that, because there are so many other areas that we have not talked about. Yes,
thank you for your time.
And I appreciate so much.
We appreciate as well. So back at home, you know, tumesema, you know, not failing does not determine what you become in future, and vice versa. It's just you can work on whichever step you are, so long as you work. The key thing is you work towards making yourself better. Yeah, so we are taking a short musical break. We'll be back.
Kwenye wigi hata chimora gikiti kakikelo no sheri chunya kona na weri ase tetni nikechinyonga gichwechni ase tetni nikechinyonga gilani Unataka nini mama? Anagombo na neni. Okinyole di morita. Aderitie kadibeni. Ase tetni. Nikechinyonga gichwechni. Ase tetni. Nikechinyonga gilani.
Maijabe, una meta meta, utakunywa nini? Wallet nimeleta, anyako, hiyo teke imeweza. Ukisuka chini, unatetemesa. Ate tetni, aye yengni. Ate tetni, unatetemesa. Ate tetni, aye yengni. Ate tetni, unatetemesa.
Karibia, ringa wakuone. My dear, kutoka Kondele. Find me by the lakeside. Girl baby by my side. Penda hiyo design. Nimekamata yo behind. Fungulia. Tepe Mr. DJ. Nimejinyakulia. Figa namba 8. Tonight is tonight. Starehe polite. Nimejinyakulia. Wacha nijigambe. Mama
Maijabe, una meta meta, utakunywa nini? Wallet nimeleta, anyako, hiyo teke
Haina manufaa tena, kama sio riziki basi haili na tena yanifaa.
What's up?
Talking tabaki naye.
Hey, watiaji wanabonga wakisema this and that. What? Was what we got that wish they had. Never. Na hiyo chuki mishidani nafaa. Jumi kuwachana na wewe haiwezekani mama, and that's real. Nataka unielewe nikisema I got you, and that is one thing you should remember. So si baba issue na easy vitisho. Tuni mimi tunawe hadi mwisho. What's up? Let's go. They wanna hate? Let them try harder. I our who's so girl don't bother. They wanna hate? Let them try harder. I our who's so girl don't bother.
Yo waistline imesoma, na siri za kitandani sitakuchoma. Nimekuona. Yo waistline imesoma, siri za kitandani sitakuchoma. Kata maji, washa ndom, huku Nairobi ni party. Pewa kiti ifikie wazazi. Toa form, huku Nairobi ni party. Weka weave, kata maji, washa ndom, huku Nairobi ni party. Pewa kiti ifikie wazazi. Toa form, huku Nairobi ni party.
Put your hands in air, 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 air. Put your hands up in air, 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 air. Put your hands in air, 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 air. Put your hands in air, air. Yo Gonzela, about that villa. Good job, dingy, yeah, dingy, danger, dingy. Oh, yo Gonzela, about that villa. Good job, dingy, yeah, dingy, danger, dingy. Oh, yo Gonzela, about that villa. Good job, dingy, yeah, dingy, danger, dingy. Oh, yo Gonzela, about that villa. Good job, dingy, yeah, dingy, danger, dingy. Ah, yabo, na
wako na mangote wako wapize wako warombo saji ndo kufika put your hands in the air hata ka unafea mina chuo umelemewa hizi kicks ndo zimetepwa mavibare tu kwa hewa mangeos na wamebeba hibash jo imeweza mina crew tunajibamba na kangeos mina dai number mina dai number
tunajibamba kama hujajibamba that's on you. Anyway, our time is up, but before we go, we want to read just a few of the comments that you sent on our social media regarding our topic of the day. So nani yako? Who is here?
Nani kona nani?
Tukona
Devi pale Vandetta asema girlfriend kwanza ule mwenye hale wangu ataona kama unampima. Yes, umesikia hiyo. Watching from Nakuru City play for me. Hiyo sitaicheza bro. Unatuangusha. General Kidato asema I mean mtoto wa landlord. Okay. Kuna mwingine hiyo kijana wa Su niko locked from Kitui. Siwezi omba my dad pesa juu sijawai. Huyo kwanza ndio anastahili hata kukupatia zote.
I know.
Haya, Donny Platinum asema naomba nicheze ngoma ya I Love You by Anthony's ni lyric video. Hiyo ngoma nimetafuta mimi check YouTube, so send it to djnsk@gmail.com. Nitaisample hapo. Brown Katelo anasema mimi naweza omba do ni mtu naweza omba do ni mamu wangu. Okay.
Aya, huyo ni mwenye unaweza.
Mwenye uwezi omba ni nani? Nani mwingine
Anthony's mwenyewe. Kama si yeye.
Nachika. Rivani Mandila asema manze umeniweza leo hata nilikuwa nimeitwa makahawani lakini siendi hapa plot majirani wanasema nitatoa mapati mbarikiwe mpaka mshangae. Rivani, big shout out to you. Thank you so much. Empress wa Jihud, yani pale Hood akiwa locked akiwa Jihud asema mimi kusema kweli hata ni sote aje siwezi omba maarifu do. Ati hizo kongoni tunakonga watiaji sana. Utakuwa topic kwa mtaa. Wajifanyanga wanakupenda sana wedo wa
hii kwa mpole. Kwa mtu alikuumiza bro.
Kuna mtu alimcheza vibaya. Kaina Nzomo unashika hiyo ngoma umecheza inaitwa aje please. Aki imecheza ngoma mob leo. Iza jo. Lazarus
Okwero. Mwambie ni gani? Ama ungepiga picha umtumie mwambie ni gani?
Repeat on Monday so itaisikiza tu hapo kwa Red na Shazam utaipata. Lazarus Okwero asema siwezi omba demu wangu do hiyo ni
kama tusi.
Ni kama tusi.
Nika kutusi
my in-law. Njoo ndio ulipeleka mahali. Sawa. Elijah K na kuomba mother-in-law do hiyo hapana ama mama akambo. Hiyo siwezi.
Okay, there are so many comments, but atutaweza kusoma zote, but you know, just keep interacting with us tutaziona. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you taking time to comment, to watch. Yani, thank you so much. Repeat kama kawaida is on Monday from 2:30 p.m. all the way to 6.
Yes.
Just in case you missed anything, make sure you watch it then. And we do this again next Saturday, same time, same place. Yeah, and shout out to all the people who watched, our fans out there. We love you, appreciate you, and our technical crew as well.
So, and on to the new artist venye nimesema send your music to djnsk@gmail.com. Ukiniambia ninge YouTube hapo sitacheki. Kama hiyo kuna moja nimecheki hapo ya imeshinda kitu show leo. But sasa sio haiko edited. So lazima niende ni edit ndio niweze kuwachezea. But all in all anyway, thank you so much. Alafu leo sasa nikimaliza tu hapa hivi naenda Tala. Huyu hata leo shauri yake sio kupenda kwake alinielezea bata.
I had actually planned to go all the way until last week.
It's okay. So Tala Club de Posh tutakuwa hapo ndo tutapiga sherehe, you know, safely vizuri. And big shout out to Cynthia, Sony, nani mwingine msahau, Jane. You know, big shout out to you all you guys. Siwezi kumbuka wote, but big shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Till next Saturday. Kwaheri.
It's bye-bye from us. Stay safe. Tupatane next Saturday, same time, same place. Are we together?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
My brother, big up, my sister, big up. Come on, man, hold it down for friendship, big up. To true friends, big up. Everybody, big up. I say, big up. Days back when we contemplate kidungis. siku ngepa nilidunga ilikuwa ya kichungi. Niko na brothers wale udrop jewels. Apart from Kevona, they don't tell me who else. Sai niko na Jadi, PFME1. I will never ever rest on top of everyone. Usingizi ni commodity sa zile umesuta. Hapo ndio utagundua beste yako mama mboga. Being stopped, fast cut is the deepest. Now move in silence, loudest is the weakest. Off socials, out on a replies in my element. Buddha, read between the lines. Kuna friends ni leeches, wakutoanishi. Few sote tu, wakuwashanishi. Brothers na sisters, I consider familiar. Yani Nipsey died to a face that looks familiar.
I'm grateful